summer afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New York Jets. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys got the season started on a high note, a home victory in the opener. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys, on the other hand, weren't as fortunate in the opener, so they'll look for their first win here at home in week 2. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for a Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
Porter on the coverage.
Straight ahead is Hall. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 18-yard line.
Operating from the gun, McCord. Throwing over, and it's Taylor on the out route that completes it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
First and goal.
They'll run with Hall. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Resulted in losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And normally in this spot we talk about passing numbers from last week, but this time it's all about the rushing. 3 times he found the end zone in his last ball game. He is a do-everything quarterback, and you have to expect we'll see him call his own number here as well.
That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards that time.
First down.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
Yeah, that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down.
16 yards. That's another Raiders first down. A gain of 16 yards. And Las Vegas first down.
He'll look to throw. On the out route, he's got Fulton. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. With the way they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that drive, 4 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. McCord. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch. That's good for 14 there and a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
How about we shine a little spotlight on the offensive line? Those big guys up front are creating nice space, nice gaps for them to run through. I think he's going to go for over 100 yards in this game.
2nd and 9 now. This is Smith with the ground. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26.
And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Paul want to give up the middle. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
They'll go again with Hall. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. Well, this defense for the Raiders, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for them to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for them to escape the pocket and run.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. He'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the penalty rightfully declined. They'll keep the yardage on the completion.
Still some disagreement by the defense, though, because he thought that was just good, strong coverage, and the contact's going both ways, so why is there a flag? In the end, though, doesn't matter. Still a completed pass.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And that one results in 35 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
Let's go now.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. They showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
Come on, come on.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And he's in! Touchdown, Raiders! Ashton Genty, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. New York set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. They'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. McCord. Quick slant here to Smith. Just a gain of a couple there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. McCord. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion. And that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15. Well, not only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Ginty. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Back to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got his man Cruz. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down. The Raiders at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First carry of the game for Zamir White. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Second and 13. It's complete to Cruz. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
A gain of 14. And the Raider 1st down.
They're going to look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Now a handoff to Jeanty. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cruz. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
At the 9-yard line.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Nice job defensively to hold them to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. From 4 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Carlson now to add the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing to start the drive. McCord. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He gets that one complete to Wentz. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
4 yards. That's good for a Jets.
Operating from the gun, McCord. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And the Raiders have got him. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
18 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. McCord. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Taking it about the 16. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. That's Cruz. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Douglas. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Cruz. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. McCord. He gets it underneath to Hall. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
At the Raiders' 43-yard
2nd and 6. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
He was brought down by Andre Cisco. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Once again, it's Genty. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gault. And a nice Return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They were victorious over the Chargers last week, and now they work with a lead again here as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
70 Timberwolves.
On the give, Genty. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 65 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down, here's White. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
They'll try to run for it with Genty. Down the sideline he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Genty, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to add on to that lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. So the drive there took 6 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. McCord. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Off the play fake. McCord. And down he goes. Brought down. Raider sack. DJ Reader. Breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to put a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCord. They'll set up the screen for Hall. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years at not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 40. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
First down. First and 10.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. It's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 2 yards to go, second down.
21-yard line. 8 yards on the big.
Here's a give to Hall. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
On the draw, it's Hall. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. It's on EA Sports. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. One more time with Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. Back to throw. McCord. Touchdown! Garrett Wilson from 6 yards away. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Extra point now by Boswell. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called, because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
So in this case, you'd think the defense would be collapsing to the left side of the field, and they forced him to his left. So he just tucked it away and picked up some yardage.
First down, Raiders.
Go.
On first down, it's Jeanty. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Raiders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. An extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. And New York set to take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that was playing at an elite level.
And he'll get a couple up to the 29. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll run with Hall. Taking it right down Broadway. Breece Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, 70 yards. And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raiders' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. Open man down the field, it's Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so. And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The offense on third down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Throwing to start the drive. McCord. And his throw here is incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. In motion goes the tight end.
6-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And the Raiders have got him. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
It's now 2nd and 19.
Looking to throw. McCord. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9.
Back to throw. McCord. He's going up top for Taylor. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall. He scored on the ground and through the air. They'll look to throw. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Raiders' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. Yeah, he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
39-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. 2 yards, good enough for first. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Up the middle they go. It's Tate. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. A give out of the gun to Jeanty. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking for the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. On play action, they'll throw. Completes this one to Thornton. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he's going to have a Raider 1st down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one.
1st down. 1st and goal, Raiders.
Now back to throw. Caught on the slant. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 2nd and 3. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Carlson now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McCord. And that one too wide and incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
The extra point here is good, but the late touchdown can only draw the score a bit closer as this game is over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for Las Vegas, it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.